So here's something else that's really frustrating about this job market is some of these companies are responding super, super fast with the help of AI to give rejections, and other companies are taking literally months. So I just got a rejection email from a company that, in all honesty, I forgot I applied because it was that long ago. Remember when I told you guys that I had a sinking feeling the night before I got laid off that something bad was going to happen, and I went ahead and updated my resume and applied to a handful of jobs? This was the first job that I applied for. The night before I got laid off, I applied for this role. I never got an answer. It has been sitting. It actually got moved to no response by me a month ago. I just got the rejection letter. Like, why does it take this long?
I just got laid off 30 minutes ago, but like, things could be worse. I'm in Australia right now. I'm on the beach. I feel like I'm a big proponent of like everything in life happens for a reason. And I think I lost this job because I just needed to lock in. I'd been letting my physical fitness go a little bit. I've been a little comfortable with the money I was making. I wasn't really being too ambitious. And I think the universe was like, all right, bro, there's only one way we can get you off your ass. We're gonna have to take it away from you. So they did. And now I'm locked in again, like I have to be. The moment you lose your job, bro, you are immediately locked in to getting the other. Actually, I don't know. There's two ways you could go about it. One, you could just lock in and try to get some more money. Or two, you could just become homeless. And I'm not gonna do that. No offense to homeless people, sorry. Like this morning I woke up and I was like, damn, I could either go to the gym at 7:30 or I could just wake up late and go about my day. I had a lot of things to do. But I was like, bro, are you gonna be fat and unemployed? Pick one struggle. And that's just the type of shit that happens when you lose your job. You lock in on everything else. But yeah, we're in Australia now. We go to New Zealand tomorrow. If you haven't been following my page, I've been traveling the last 9 months, but I had a job for all that and they helped me pay for it. So it's really ironic that the moment I decide to stop traveling, they're like, hey, we're gonna stop employing you. I'm excited though. It's a new period in my life. 2026, not starting off the way that I thought, but adventures ahead. Stay tuned. I'm gonna start posting a series on just like unemployment and shit that I be doing and how I'm gonna get back on my feet and get this money. So hopefully it motivates other people to do the same if you don't have a job right now, or you just get to watch me live my life. Either way, it's both fun.
If anybody's wondering how job hunting is going currently, first job that I applied to this morning, I opened my laptop and applied to this really good job, and based in Chicago. It said it was based in Chicago in the job description, and everything in the bio, it said it was based in Chicago. So I was like, okay, perfect. Got through the 5-minute, like 20 questionnaire at the end. And then the last question was, can you commute to the office in Boston 4 days a week? I'm sorry, what the fuck?
All right, so it's late at night. It's almost 11. I have my mustard and I have my chips. I don't like mustard that much, and I don't like regular Lay's potato chips, but I will put them together and they work. They're really good. Anyways, I was thinking about jobs, and not does anybody know this? I know a lot of people do think about this, but I'm frustrated with the job industry because, hold on. All right, sorry. My dog needed watered. Okay, what was I thinking? What was I saying? Oh, the job industry. It's frustrating me. Why? Why is it that everyone's hiring and no one's hiring at the same time, if that makes any sense? I'm getting frustrated and I'm speaking, and only the people that are having a really hard time getting work right now can relate to this. I'm not talking about anybody who actually has a job. I mean, you can probably relate to it too, but what I'm getting frustrated with is everybody, I said everybody's hiring, but nobody's hiring. Everybody wants experience, right? I get that. We all want experience. But what about the people who don't have experience that are willing to learn, but yet they get passed up every single time because they don't have experience? So I'm not understanding this, because how are people supposed to learn things if you don't give them a chance? They always want to hire people who have experience, but a lot of the times the people who have a lot of experience are usually the ones that are not very good workers. They're just not. And the people who don't have the experience usually end up becoming really good workers if that job gives them a chance, because they're willing to learn. They're willing to do the job. They're, you know what I mean? They want the experience. It's a foot in the door, so that way if they get jobs in the future in that particular field, they can get it because now they have, you know, some experience under their belt. That's where I'm getting stuck. Hold on again. Sorry, my dog had to pee now. She just took like 2 sips of water and all of a sudden she had to piss. Probably just wanted to be nosy and go outside. But yeah, speaking with experience, people with no experience tend to be better workers than people with experience. I'm not talking for everybody. I'm not saying that if you have a lot of experience, you're a shitty worker. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that things that I've noticed that jobs tend to let people go that have a lot of experience, and then they cry because they don't have enough staff, that are short-staffed. Yet this person that they interviewed, no experience, wants to learn. And they're like, I will come in and scrub the toilets in the bathroom. I really don't care as long as I get the experience. Anyways, that's me when I got interviewed, and I thought everything went well, but then someone comes in with more experience and they get hired right away. And I'm not knocking anybody who has experience. Obviously, you deserve to have a job if you have experience, but the people who are trying to go out, stick their foot out into a different field, like for me personally, 90% of my resume is animals. Let's just say it for what it is. People in the animal field don't get paid as much as people in the human field. Doctors get paid more than veterinarians. I didn't know that when I first started school, but that's what I learned. And it's sad because, let's be honest, we love animals more than people, but people are more important. And, according to them, so doctors get paid more, and that's whatever. But, so what I'm trying to say, my point is my resume is 90% animals. And I have one thing on my resume about being a manager at Ulta, which is great because it gives me some experience in the manager department. So it gives me a foot to put myself in to other doors as far as management goes. However, because I don't have a ton of experience, people tend to look me over, and it's frustrating because I'll sit there and be like, I will get paid whatever I want to. You guys want to pay me? I'll scrub the toilets. I'll do whatever I have to do to get the experience. And then they don't hire me. And it's frustrating because it's really, really hard to find a job. So many people don't want to work, but yet the people who do want to work have a really hard time getting a job. And I don't understand it. I'm frustrated because they're sitting there hiring their friends and family or people with a ton of experience thinking they're going to be like these great workers. And then I'm over here like, hey, I'm right here. Like, give me experience, give me the job. I'll do it, but I don't know. It's frustrating, and I know I'm not the only one, but this is a long video and I don't know how to talk very well. But yeah, it's frustrating. So I'm still looking, but I don't know. It pisses me off. Like, y'all need to do better.
Good morning. And today I'm going to tell you guys that I've literally been having nightmares. I've literally been waking up like 4 or 5 times throughout the night for the past 2 days. And it's because I'm so the nightmares are that I feel stuck or I feel trapped. I'll be trapped somewhere. I'll be stuck somewhere. I will be faced with a problem that I cannot I can't figure out. And then the reason I'm waking up is because I will literally wake up from those nightmares and I'll be like, okay, and I will check my phone. I'll go to my email. I'll see if anybody has replied to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, I know that they're not going to, but part of my brain is just thinking, what if? What if, what if, what if? And then I'll see that I've been emailed job recommendations from Indeed or something. So I'll go to that website, I'll apply. I'm literally putting in applications at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'll just go back to bed. And then guess what? Then I'll have another nightmare. So then that'll wake me up. And then I'll put in another application. I didn't think not having a job was going to stress me out so much. But when you feel like you're letting yourself down, when you know that you can do more than what you're doing with your life, you feel like you're letting other people down, you feel like you're letting your loved ones down, like you feel like you are a letdown. Yeah, I am internalizing that. Like I am, and I'm trying to not be. I don't know. All I know is that, like, I've been applying. Like, if they, like, see what time my application was submitted, they're gonna think I'm a crackhead or something. Because I'm legit, like, applying at, like, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes midnight. Like, before I go to bed, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna put in 3 applications before I even go to bed. If... I don't even know how many applications I've put in just the 7 days of this month. I know it's a lot. I'm sure everybody knows my name. Someone has ran across my application. In some places, like, I'll apply on Indeed, and then I'll still apply on their website, because it'll let you do that. And so, like, there's 2 applications with my name on it. So, like, that way it sets in, this is Brianna, this is what she's looking for, and this is what she's qualified to do. Because I don't know if I've said this before to you guys, but I'm not applying to jobs that I just can't do. I'm applying to things that I know I can do, that I qualify. Okay, so this is going to be part 2. I didn't realize I was rambling that long. I don't know what to do other than apply. Because the job game has changed since I was 16. Because back then, I know I say back then like it was so long ago, but like back then you could call them and be like, hey, did you get my application? And they'd be like, oh, not yet, call back in like a couple days. And so you'd call back in a couple days and you'd be like, hey, this is Brianna, did you get my application? Oh, yes, we are reviewing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Now you can do that. You call and you go, hi, my name's Brianna, like, did you get my application? They're like, we don't do the applications, HR does them. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, can I speak to HR? No. Okay, and then literally like a day later, you'll get an email and saying, sorry, decided to go with another candidate. Did you decide to go with another candidate because I called? Like, be honest with me. Is it because I was pushy? Is it because I was begging you? I need to know. I need to know what to do. I need help. I don't know. I need help, though. Because I'm tired of having nightmares. I'm tired of feeling like a failure. I am tired. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening.